Welcome back to the channel. Eric here, and in today's video Billy and I will be unboxing and reviewing the Blade 1/3 scale statue by PCS. As Billy's taken the parts out of the boxes, I'll give you a brief rundown of what this statue is all about. So as mentioned, this is by Premium Collectibles Studio. It is a 1/3 scale blade, and this is part of the Marvel Gamerverse collectible line. It is based on the Daywalker's appearance in the tactical RPG game Marvel's Midnight Suns, and he measures 31 inches tall and 20 inches wide. His lethal silver arsenal includes a swap-out left arm wielding a glaive, a swap-out right arm brandishing a sword, and left and right arms gripping pointed stakes. Blade is fully sculpted, and he is leaping into the air into battle against a horde of bat-like bloodsuckers. Blade includes two different portraits for display, one snarling expression and one yelling expression, each complete with his signature red shades. And beneath his boots are 6 vampires designed with veiny, monstrous physiques, complete with terrifying ears, eyes, and teeth. So now this statue, as mentioned, is 1/3 scale. It comes in 2 boxes. As you can see, there's a lot of parts. You get a lot of swap outs with the weapons, as well as a lot of parts for the 6 vampires on the base. There's a lot of different arms, as well as the demon heads that need to be assembled. He retails for $1,400, and he has a limited edition size of 400 pieces made worldwide.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to this guy's channel, All Things Art. Today we're unboxing the 1/3 PCS Gamerverse Blade statue. This is the more dynamic version. They did 2, one more museum. Both of them very cool. not too much to complain about on this one, but we are going to talk about what we do like. A little bit about the character. Blade is the Daywalker. A little bit of human, a little bit of vampire. He has the help of somebody who, it skips my mind at the moment, but he's able to curb his appetite for blood and kind of be the, I don't know, savior for folks, and against I don't know. I'm going by. I'm not too familiar with the comics. I'm more familiar with the Wesley Snipes movie, which, by the way, not supposed to be Wesley, but looks a lot like Wesley.
Yeah.
So I think the game kind of went for that. So the statue followed suit. Great movie. Came out in 1998, 1999, I believe. There were a couple of sequels after that. Not as good, but not terrible. Chris, for us wrestling fans, Triple H was in Blade Trinity. That's part 3. He was awesome, by the way. But all in all, to get a statue that is 1/3 scale with the base being 6 1/3 vampires, I think is pretty cool, pretty ballsy of PCS to try this and to actually do this. I think the ES on this was 400. The museum pose one was even less.
Okay.
That might have been about 100 or less.
So this was definitely the more popular one.
This was probably, I mean, they're both really good. That museum one, I don't know about switch outs on that one, but I would have been happy with either one. But went with this one. Came with 3 portraits. One was same portrait that you could rock without the glasses, and then one was no glasses with the mouth open. You can see the fangs. So, yeah.
Yeah, we could show that in the up close shots. What do you have? You said 3 different portraits?
3 different portraits, yeah.
Yeah, so for me, this is the same for me. I'm not familiar with the game. I'm not familiar with him in the comics. I did see the movies. I believe I saw 3 of them. I don't know if they made any more after 3.
That was the 3.
I definitely enjoyed the movies. And like Billy mentioned, it's not supposed to be Wesley Snipes, but this portrait definitely looks like Wesley Snipes. The other portraits, not so much. I think you said what? The other portraits look like the game, or very close to it, maybe.
Yeah, more comic, I guess, okay. But yeah.
I mean, this is definitely the portrait you got to go with.
Yeah, for sure.
And then we can just go over the paint, and we did have one minor nitpick that we can cover. So yeah, let's just start with the portrait. So this is the first portrait that it comes with, and again, yeah, it looks like Wesley Snipes. It's got the glasses on. And then he has 2 gaming portraits. We can put the photos on too. Before we move on to showing the next portrait, I just wanted to point out that on Sideshow Collectibles website, as well as PCS's website, they list the product as only having 2 portraits, when in fact, the statue comes with 3 portraits. This was most likely due to a production issue, to where the first portrait was having issues with sunglasses fitting on it, and they went back and added cutouts around the ears so that the sunglasses can now slide into place. Okay, and now back to the review. So this is the other portrait. This is the portrait that's based on the game, and again, I'll give you some up-close shots of it. So this one, he doesn't have the glasses on. The mouth is screaming, and then as Billy pointed out to me earlier, this one has the vampire teeth, to where the Wesley Snipes version doesn't so much have the vampire teeth. So the portraits definitely look good overall. I would say they did a good job for capturing darker skin tones, which is usually kind of difficult to do, as well as the hair.
Yeah, I mean, there's 3 portraits. The one with the glasses, the one without with the mouth open. The other one is just the same as the one with the glasses, just you don't use the glasses. You know what I'm saying? He has his mouth closed. But this one with the fangs, I think it came out pretty good. Again, I've never played the game, so don't know what he looks like in there. But yeah, I mean, I'll probably switch it out from time to time.
I guess it depends what you're a fan of. I mean, if you're a fan of the game, go with the gaming portrait. For me, I'm a fan of the movie, so I would definitely go with the movie portrait.
Definitely going to go with the movie portrait. If I had to, besides what we're going to talk about in a second, which was the paint, a little bit of a miss down here. In the movie, when these guys get exposed to sunlight, or when he chops them up, they do kind of burn up. I don't know if that's what they were going for with this yellow. It's a little bit kind of bland, but it is on the base. That's minor. Same thing with the rock work down here. all in all, the base looks really good. There's a couple of seam lines here if you really look, but they did a good job hiding it with some of the arms that went in. But the portraits on the vampires all look really good. A lot of wet in the mouth, gloss on the eyes.
Yeah, so you unboxed this yesterday. This is my first time seeing this, and so I'm seeing it assembled. I didn't get the chance to see it being put together, and I didn't notice any seam lines from normal viewing distance until
they did a good job with
until
that.
maybe I got a little bit up close. I could see a few maybe where the arms can, but it's not, you know, it's not an issue. It looks fine.
So there are 2 switch outs for the hands if you don't want to use the sword or the blade orang, as Mr. X called it, which I thought was pretty cool. These little darts, he's holding them in his hand, so I guess you would then take these off, and you know, there's a set of hands holding the daggers. But,
okay, and we could show that in the up close shots if you still have it available.
I do, yeah. So what I would have liked to have one of the switch outs maybe for this hand with a gun. You know, he's got them in the holsters here, but in the movie he shoots up a lot.
I wonder if that's like a DC thing to where you can't show
Marvel.
guns.
He's Marvel.
Yeah, I know he's Marvel, but I wonder if it's like similar to like DC to where they're not, you know, they can't really show guns.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why they did it. Well, actually, no, he has a gun on his holster.
He has 2 guns in the holster.
Yeah, he's got gun holster to his
I
leg.
thought, like, you know, maybe one of the switch outs could have been a gun because he uses a lot of guns. Which I think one of the things that's cool about Blade, I have a thing for guys who use swords and guns. Deathstroke, you know, Snake Eyes from G.I. Joe, you know.
The only thing is, if you would have added a gun to his hand, you now then have to make the holster empty with the gun. So maybe they weren't able to do that with the cape, because the cape does cover the holster and the gun. So maybe that's why they did that. But yeah, the weapons look good. The daggers off to the side here. Well, actually, these come out, right?
Yeah.
I just noticed they move.
Yeah.
All right. So, yeah, those look good. And then, yeah, he's got this long, huge, flowing leather coat, which looks really good. And then on the inside, as you can see from the front, it's got the red on the inside. So that definitely looks good. Definitely captures your attention because it's the way it just fans out. The pose, the pose is definitely like the star of the show, as well as the base. So it's definitely a cool looking pose. And then, yeah, moving down to, what do you call them, like demon or vampires, I guess. Demons, whatever. I guess they're vampires. Yeah, that burning effect could be done a little bit better as far as the yellow goes. Kind of looks like they just dabbed the yellow over the gray real quick to paint it fast, but I mean, overall it looks good. The focus on the actual vampires themselves looks really good with the portraits. So for a base, I would say it's pretty decent. And then you have the, you know, the rock rubble on the bottom, which looks pretty good for, you know, a rock base. Looks like your standard statue bases that we're used to seeing from every other company when they do a rock base. So
I mean, shout out to PCS, man. They're doing like everything, you know, from something like this where you're gonna get 6 1/3 vampires on a base, dynamic pose. Also go with a more museum if you have space issues or whatever it is. Both look good. The buckles, the straps, the Kevlar, you know, the armor on it. Everything is really detailed. We do some, you know, close-up shots of that, but just everything else that they're doing, from the Rocky line to the basketball line, the life-size Michael Jordan that he's throwing out there, you know, just trying everything, the Street Fighter stuff, you know, game stuff, comic stuff, you know, the WWE line that he did before that, you know, lots of different things, lots of different offerings. But yeah, man, I am.
He's a big piece.
Yeah, I'm happy. I mean, if you're a fan of the character, which, you know, Blade is super cool, I don't think we're going to see another Blade from anybody.
Yeah, like I'm saying to you, I was like, I don't even think we have a quarter scale Blade, and here we are with a huge 1/3 scale Blade.
And he's huge. You know, I mean, like, there's a couple of custom Wesley Snipes ones out there, but to get something in 1/3, if you're a Marvel guy, you know, this is the way to go. Shout out to my boy Travis, who gave me a really great deal on this. He went with the I think he had this one.
Change it to museum.
Did change it to the museum, and you know, me and him got to talking, and he was like, "Yeah, man, you know, hey, if you want it, we can make it happen." So, thank you, appreciate it. But yeah, this one will be around for a while. I don't see me getting rid of this one anytime soon.
Yeah, it's cool. And especially looks good if you had like I know most of the time you don't display the back of the base, but you have the other vampire in the back.
Yeah.
So you get another character back there. Looks really cool overall. It's good centerpiece because it's very tall, but doesn't take up too much width. I would say it's more tall than it is wide, so it just kind of makes like a cool little rotating centerpiece for your table here. All right, so overall, we're both very happy with it. Obviously, Billy's very happy with it. It's his statue, so it'll be in his collection. And yeah, I'll give you some up-close shots so you can take a closer look and see for yourself. And thanks for watching today. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And let me know what you think of this down below in the comments. Take care.
Somewhere and dyed my hair now. Wanna be alone. It's much to bear, and you don't care, and I wanna play alone. I got you in my sight. I keep all the words you said to me. I get you, get you, get you, get you on your knees. Rewrite all the things you said that I should be. I'll get you, get you, get you, now you beg me please. Hey, now I stay away, you were never meant to save me. Now I stay away, I'll hear you say you're sorry.